see that one we mentioned was very, very unfortunate. The man was begging for his life. He was begging for his life.
This was a man who came out to protest against hunger, not knowing that he will meet his.
God bless you. There's a lady, a woman. She's an Ajia. This woman, she had to put it. She was carrying her baby and tear gas. That was in Abuja. And according to her, the bandits killed her husband. And now you're not tear gassing her. That today, according to her, today I'm going to die here. She said it. So that means that you see, our security forces they should. I don't know their rules of engagement, but like we always see the army. You know, I'm talking about the police now. The police are supposed to, how do I put it, have this engagement, the civil engagement, but than the army. But you now shooting at live protesters, shooting live at them. And we still remember the what happened at NSAS. That people, even though we've seen different allegations, and it's a lie, it's not the same. But we saw these things. So yesterday was a very sad development. We saw in the southwest, Lagos and Ibadan, everything. We didn't hear report of anything. Almost same thing happened. What we should be on the lookout for are the looters, and they're supposed to be arrested. They can be arrested.
Lastly, in Abuja FCT, Wike approved the stadium for two different groups. Those that are anti-government,
yes,
and those that are pro-government. Yes. So this now led to clashes because he approved the same venue for those that are against Tinubu and those yes, that are. When they now met at that same junction, it led to fight, and that caused the police to shoot. And I think there's one person was killed. At the end of the day, Wike is now saying that he's ready for dialogue. Should Wike be trusted?
You see, it's not even about Wike, it's about most of our politicians. They can't, and like I said, if you do a survey, I don't say it, if you do a survey, you ask 1,000 people that can our politicians be trusted. Over 900 something will tell you no, because of the antecedents. The dialogue that you are calling for now should have been called for a long time. You understand? And I'm very sad, like I wouldn't say that our president is here to address us. We want to see our president himself come out, because we see people coming out. You know, you are the commander-in-chief. You should come out and address us and tell us. You know what I mean? So they're not calling for dialogue after the deed has been done. The deed has been done. Because I don't know why you'd approve the same stadium for government. You know that obviously there's going to be a clash. You know. But you approve a stadium for two different sets of people. Common sense tell you that there's going to be a clash between the both of them. And now the clash has happened. What is the game? You understand? So like I said, me I'm being cautious. Our politicians have not earned, because trust is earned. You can't fight for it. They have not earned our trust. You understand? They have not earned our trust. So I don't know how many Nigerians trust our politicians. You can't trust them because I've seen the antecedent. Like I always be saying, our word and their word is different. You saw our Senate president saying that let them be protesting, we'll be eating. You saw, for example, I said the people say that any politicians will collect woto and everything, but we saw protests yesterday in Niger Delta. You understand? That means that are they speaking for the people? That's the question. Ask yourself. When I said the people say that any politician will collect woto, but we saw protests in Port Harcourt, in Bayelsa State, in Delta State. That's Niger Delta. In those states, that means have you spoken for the people? You understand? So when these people speak, you know that the angle they are coming from. Like I said, Wike is an appointed person. He's a minister of the FCT, was appointed. Nobody elected him. So let our elected leaders, let them speak for us. Like I've been mentioning, want our president to come out and speak and address us as Nigerians. Not national rulers speaking on behalf of president, not religious leader. No. Sultan said yesterday that he said that we should go spiritual, we should be praying. Look at that statement. Let our president speak for. Let him speak to us. Let us know his mind, so that we can know the way forward. You understand? Protests only happen because it is the grievance of the people. And hunger, you saw the protest everywhere. So Yoruba, Hausa, everybody, they are protesting different part of Nigeria. And hunger is that common factor that is making them to protest. Not because necessarily they just want to protest for nothing. So our leaders, our presidents, the team, our governors. For example, I saw Sinalai Fubara, very good of him. He spoke yesterday. The governor of Kano, like he spoke to the DAY3 that spoke. Others, he didn't address them. Someone look in the morning, did an address, which is encouraging. But you understand? So let them come out and speak to us. Poverty is uniting factor. That united Nigerians now. The hunger, the hardship everywhere. Speaking different languages. The Igbos, the Yorubas, the outside body speaking, and we are hungry. We want end to bad government, not end to any government. Or not they want a regime change. The politicians are trying to they are trying to manipulate themselves. They are saying that they want a regime change. No, what they want is end to nobody is saying anybody president should go anywhere. What they are saying is that end to bad government.
Talking about end to bad governance, what do you think will be the immediate responses of the president that will make people stop this protest?
First things first, I don't know if they can revert the amount of fuel subsidy, put it back. But that's the only thing that Nigerians have benefited from the government. If there's a fuel subsidy, Nigerians they'll be very, very happy they're very happy to say yes, this government they are not speaking to us. If we remove the best fuel subsidy, why we are suffering now in Nigeria is because there's fuel subsidy. People are suffering. People cannot even afford the basic amenities. Am I right? So now, if now they said if they remove fuel subsidy, I'm going to see what have we seen in Nigeria? That's the question. It has only benefited the politicians. So if they remove the fuel subsidy and the price of goods and services goes down naturally, and again they cut down the cost of governance.
We don't need your everything. We are not to be
And see today,
In fact, what we are demanding for is not much.
Nigerians are the easiest to govern in the world. Just give us, see, we have our Nigerian spirit in us. Just give us little things. The Nigerians are thriving. I have a friend, she's a lady. She's in Egypt now, working as a caregiver in Egypt. She now told me that 1,000 pounds of 1,000 Egyptian pounds is 5,000 naira. She told me that yesterday. So Nigerians, what we want is very, very simple. The basic needs. Nigerians are very, very easy to govern. We are too easy to govern. We don't have problem. Give us the basic thing. Give us basic need. Give us what we need. And you see that Nigeria, because I don't understand. If you call that the cause of, for example, I've been saying that you don't need bicameral legislature. Only one, Senate and House of Rep. You are doing almost basically the same thing. Give us just one. Only one house. Because the money that they are spending on these lawmakers goes into billions of naira.
Thank you very much.
For.
Thank you very much, Mr. Riwan, for that beautiful submission.
Let me translate. They are not just using their mouth to break the pancanel. When you want to do something like that, you don't tell them. You don't tell people because human beings can be proactive if threatened to make sure that they weather such threats, you know. So the Arboros that are announcing at Idumota Boys, are they stronger than those Idumota Boys? Do you know when Idumotas fought Arboro in Lagos? It was not Igbo Arboros, traders, and they could not prevail on those traders. Still, mercenaries from Onitsha were invited. See, let me tell you, Lagos Island Arboros should not provoke Igbos into going into war with them. Because if Igbos get the equipment and get prepared with those Arboros, they will just fizzle away. As chaffs are blown off by the wind. The Lagos Island Arboro can never ever match up to those Igbo traders in the island. That's why I'm signing my warnings. Let alone the mercenaries from Onitsha, Aba, Owerri, and all commercial cities in the southeastern Nigeria are invited into the southwest to stop this kind of menace of the Arboros destroying Igbo man's property for nothing. So that warning has gone long way to explain the kind of person Sanwo-Olu is, the kind of party APC is, the kind of president we have in place now. Who are the Arboros? Do they have any department of Arboros among the 4 organs or 3 organs of government? What are the roles of these towns? When they have already said properties should not be destroyed, is a warning signed by the military and the IG. Then there are some people that are above this warning. Okay, it has gone a long way to tell how far Yorubas hate the Igbos. But I'm signing my warning here. The Ohanezes and the Afenifere, they should come together to discuss this kind of threats encroaching on the southwest against Igbo man. It's a serious threat. You cannot go to Lagos Island and start warning Igbos, threatening their life there. Igbos are the most law-abiding citizens in the world, not only in Nigeria. I sign my warning again. It has gotten out of hand. It shouldn't be allowed to escalate into a full war before Afenifere and other stakeholders in the southwest to take action against the Arboros. We have Arboros at Onitsha. Yes, the Arboros at River State, Enugu, Oka, Nnewi there, and the Yorubas are living in every communities, commercial cities in the southeast. Nobody has ever been subjected to this kind of threat or menace that the Igbo's are subjecting the Igbo businessmen in Lagos. I sign my warning again. Afenifere or Haneze, they should come back and all hands should be on the table to discuss the menace of Togri in Lagos.
We are hungry. That there is hunger in the land. That the government have not been able to do the needful. That and they have the money. They have the money to build all these things, and they say there is no money. And this has actually affected the people, and this has actually bring the people down. And I want to say this, that in Kano, we are going to see expect more. There's going to be more violence. The governor put 24 hours coffee that nobody should go out, nobody should go in. But what I want the people to know is that the people have come out to pass the message across to the government, and now it is not left for the government. It's not left for the government to execute their job, to execute what they have been elected for. Like during the time of Jonathan, I will take that as a reference. When they went to Ojota to protest, occupy Nigeria, Jonathan made a broadcast and told the Nigerians, okay, it's 144. We have reduced this to 97,000. We'll bring coastal bus and some other out. In the case of Buhari was silent all through, never made anything. In the case of this president, he has never made any media chats. He has never talked to anybody.
Will the media chat change anything?
The people will be informed. The people will be informed. This is what the government is doing. This is how these are the steps they are taking. You understand? And as a result of what is happening, the government are not taking us serious. For the first time, I saw the ministers running enter skater. At the 9 minutes, they went to pay people that they should not do strike, they should not protest. But everybody are in the same shoe. And I want to say this. If they like the president make a broadcast today, if you like he doesn't make a broadcast, he has failed in the north. And I know when the north turn their back against anybody, there's no one they can do it.
Are you saying Tinubu will have a difficulty winning his second term?
If he will even come. If he will even come.
Don't forget, he still has 3 more years to go.
Hello, sir.
And a lot of correction can be made.
Which correction? When you put all ministers that are politicians, when there's no technocrat in the ministers, what do you expect from such? What do you expect from such? Look at electricity. Look at electricity. You cannot expect any good thing from all the ministers because they are all politicians. They are on the same side. They are there to loot, to kill, and to destroy the citizens of Nigeria. What Nigerians are asking is very simple. Very, very simple. Return for a subsidy.
So you say if subsidy is being returned for fuel now, everybody will go back home?
Everything will fall back naturally. Everything will fall back to natural. We go back naturally.
Open border.
Everything will fall back naturally.
Lastly, before I let you go, the wife of the president has asked all Nigerian youth, instead of protesting, why are they not embracing farming? Even if it's going to be a garden behind their back. Because we saw her displaying some vegetables that she planted in Aso Villa. You know, and I think the Minister of Agriculture has also supported her. That let us embrace farming instead of protest.
Listen to me. We are talking about agricultural in Nigeria. We are talking about agricultural in Nigeria, not this pleasant farming. What we are saying is that people are ready to farm, but in the insecurity in Nigeria is stopping people from farming. What has this government done to stop this insecurity? What has the government put in place? I'm quite surprised why the wife of the president will be coming out to say this. Do you know what the farmers face? Does you know what the farmer face? When all the cow Fulani cow herdsmen, we go and eat all what these people are planted. They should go back holistically to go and do their research. They should not be doing short time measure. I stand to be corrected on this platform. The wife should advise the president very well. Let them forget what is going on. For him to bring out something from the garden, is they're the one protecting it.
Thank you.
That's my humble take, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Felix.